embark on the Great Canadian Farm Tour, it is important to acknowledge that we are on the traditional lands of Indigenous peoples. Agriculture in the Classroom Canada recognizes and honors the enduring presence of the diverse Indigenous communities across Canada, including the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. We acknowledge the deep connection that Indigenous peoples have to the land, waters, resources, and all of agriculture. We express our gratitude for their stewardship and custodianship of these lands for generations. Agriculture in the Classroom Canada recognizes that acknowledging the traditional territories we reside and work on is only a small step towards reconciliation. We ask that we all continue to learn more about the Indigenous peoples in these regions, to consider the history and ongoing colonialism on this land, and to reflect on how each of us can contribute to reconciliation. Hello, bonjour! Welcome everyone to our first stop on Season 5 of the Great Canadian Farm Tour. Bienvenue à tous à notre première arrêt de la saison 5 de la Grande Tournée des Fermes Canadiens. We are so excited to have everyone join us today from across Canada. Nous sommes ravis que vous soyez tous là aujourd'hui, venus de partout au Canada. My name is Mercedes Unwin, and from Agriculture in the Classroom Canada, and I'll be your MC for today. Je m'appelle Mercedes d'Agriculture en Classe Canada. Je serai votre maître de cérémonie aujourd'hui. Before we get started, we just wanted to provide a few reminders. For those who want to follow along in French, please use the Boost Lingo link provided in the chat or event description to access the interpreting services provided for today. We ask that everyone is mindful that this is an educational event, so inappropriate conduct happening in the chat, such as spamming and improper comments, will not be tolerated. Throughout the tour, we welcome you to post your questions in the chat to get them answered. We will answer as many questions as possible. The mystery word for your student activity books will appear at the end of this episode, so please stick around. Students, fun learning will be happening that can be written in your student activity books, which will be shared during the brain break. Finally, we would love to know where everyone's joining us from. Please comment in the chat your school and location. Now, we'd like to welcome our next tour host, our first tour host, as I should say, of the Great Canadian Farm Tour, Hamza and Yassine, who are chocolatiers from North Chocolate in the Northwest Territories. So here they are right now. Welcome to you both.
Hello. How's it going, guys? We're so excited to be here, and we can't wait to show you uh, how we can make chocolate and show you the magic.
Yes, we're very excited. Hamza, Yassine, before we dive into the chocolate making process, I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit more about yourselves. Let's start with Yassine.
Oh, Yassine. Okay. So my name is Yassine. I'm from Tunisia originally. It's the smallest country in Africa, up north. I came to Canada 2019, and then since I was a kid, I loved baking and like playing with chocolate and eating chocolate. And then when I came here to Northwest Territories, I find out there is a gap in chocolate market. So I was so happy. Me and Hamza, we created North Chocolate, and the rest is history. Hamza.
Wonderful. Yeah, Hamza's turn.
Oh, hello, my name is Hamza El Ghazlani. I'm from Morocco. So myself and Yassine were neighbors, so we spoke the same language. And I came to Canada in 2022. And I met with Yassine in 2023, like the end of 2023. And then we became friends, then hang out together. And after that, we started like living together. And like Moroccan culture and Tunisian culture is like similar, like let's say like 70% uh, similar. So our food and their food is like kind of same. So we like to cook, we like to bake stuff. So and as you seen, he said like there is a big gap like of chocolate in Northwest Territories, and we are the first chocolatier in Yellowknife. And so we did like we made chocolate and we decided to like start this company, and like people now they love North Chocolate and they love us because we make something delicious.
Wow, it's so wonderful to hear about your backgrounds, and we're seeing schools from across Canada telling us where they're all from. So we have some from BC, Saskatchewan, and they're all very excited to meet with you. So it's great to have everyone here.
Awesome,
Um,
awesome.
Thank you again both for doing this. And so before we get started, is there anyone or maybe a territory you'd like to do a shout out to?
For us?
Yeah, for you.
Oh yeah,
I
we're gonna, of course, yes. We'd like to shout out to all our customers, and then Yellowknife. Uh, it's a beautiful community in here, very supportive, and if it's not because of Yellowknife, we won't be here at all. So thank you to Yellowknife.
Wonderful. And thank you to everyone joining us from across Canada. So I will pop out, but I will come back and be sharing some of your amazing questions with Hamza and Yassine so that they can answer them. But they're going to get started in showing us in the process of making chocolate. So I'll see everybody in a little bit. Take it away, Hamza and Yassine.
Okay, guys. So welcome to North Chocolate. This is a mini Wonka factory. So we are the Wonka of North. So we always start with washing hands. That's the most important thing. So we're gonna wash our hands, and then we're gonna start the process of making chocolate. So
Yeah, I already washed my hand and put my gloves. So to make sure and everything is clean. And the first thing like we work for, and that's to keep like our kitchen clean. And because we eat that chocolate, so we want to everybody like eat that chocolate to be safe and to eat it like we make it, like we see it. You see, guys, like everything's clean.
all right. So let's say start with chocolate is it's very it's not only chocolate. Chocolate is made mostly it's made of six different crystals in their fat. So like the fat which is cocoa butter. So what we'd like to do is um, we're gonna start by melting the chocolate, which is if you can see it in here, this machine here. I'll show you. This is the machine we use. So it melts the chocolate and then we temper it, which is tempering meaning because as I said, it has six different crystals. By tempering, we'd like to get one crystal only, which is crystal beta crystal, which is may give it the shine, like when you eat the chocolate or the snap. So it's like when it's not dull or you can't hear the snap. So the first thing we do is temper the chocolate, which is we did already.
Yeah, the chocolate is like it's 85 Fahrenheit, so it does mean it's done. So and the first thing, so we taste the chocolate. So I'm gonna show you guys.
Yeah. So when we temper the chocolate, we have to test it. Otherwise, if it's not tempered, it means that we have to re-temper it again. So we start by tempering, and then we're gonna test it and see if it's tempered or not. And when we say tempering, is it depends on every chocolate. So tempering is melting the chocolate and then lowering the temperature to get that. You remember the remember the crystal beta crystal? We need to lower it to 84 degrees, right, to get to that crystal, and then we heat it again so it's a little bit runny so we can work with it. So basically tempering is like temperature go up and down and then up a little bit again, right? So now, as you see, Hamza is testing it.
So like I give it 5 minutes, like for the dark chocolate, and 10 minutes for the milk chocolate or the white chocolate. So As you see, guys, it's like it start like I just did like less than 1 minute, and it looked like it's ready to use. So
Yeah.
that's means
So yeah, basically, so by testing it, we take a little bit of chocolate, put it on metal spatula, and then if it gets harder, if you see it's getting harder a little bit, so that means it's ready to use. All right. Meanwhile, one thing we have to do is we usually, this is our mold. This is
Just to
where we
take
make the
a
chocolate.
pause with you, Yassine, as you
Okay.
finish your thought. We have a question from Zoe who's wondering, what is the most important thing when you're making chocolate to do? What's the most important thing? If you were to say one
Oh,
thing, Hamza
yes,
and Yassine, what's the most important thing?
there is one more thing you never do, which is don't you ever use water close to chocolate.
chocolate, yeah.
Because you know, one drop of water in 20 kilos of chocolate, the chocolate will seize up.
It's the big enemy. Like for the chocolate is the water.
Yeah, the chocolate will seize up and it's gonna go bad, right? So the most important thing, everything we use needs to be dry, no water at all close to the chocolate, and that's it.
Yeah, even in the molds. That's why you see he's like about to clean the molds.
Yeah, so yeah, as Hamza said, this is the molds we use. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use, this is alcohol, food grade alcohol. So we use this after we wash our molds because cocoa butter is fat. So what we do is we use the alcohol is to get rid all of the fat and all the grease left from the cocoa butter and previous chocolate we made. So now what I will do is spray this, and then of course, and also the alcohol gives it, makes the mold shiny. And chocolate, fun fact about chocolate is when it's melted and ready to use, it can take any shape, any shyness from anything you put it on. So let's say I didn't clean this or make it shiny, the chocolate won't be shiny. So it have to be shiny and very clean and dry, of course, so we can get the chocolate. So now you see it's shiny because of the alcohol, right? There you go.
We have another question from Adley Z. They would like to know where you get your cocoa or your cocoa beans from.
So we don't do beans to bar process. We use one of the best chocolates in the world, which is Calibo. It's Belgium chocolate, okay, and we get it. Let me get wear gloves here, and I will show you how we get our chocolate. So this is how chocolate we get the chocolate. So it's like small pieces of chocolate. So these called callets of chocolate. We don't get beans. Yeah, we don't get beans, or we just get, we use Calibo, Barry Calibo, which is a Belgian brand, and it's one of the best and premium chocolates in the world.
It's too expensive. Like recently, I don't know, like they increase the prices, and but we still like using the same brand because we are like committed to make everything premium. You know.
Yeah.
That's a great answer. And another great question coming in from Shelly is, how many chocolate bars can you make in a day, and how do you not eat all of them while you're making them?
Okay. I will say, so basically we can make up to 400 chocolates a day. And this question, the second question, you say, how can we not eat the whole chocolate? Well, as you see, I eat lots of chocolate, right? And it's hard. It takes lots of effort to not eat all the chocolate.
But like sometimes, just like I hold myself to don't just start like a bite because when I start a bite, I have to finish the whole bar. I can't. Like I can't.
All right,
One,
guys.
I have one more
Another question.
question for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Who taught you how to make chocolate? So I think that's a really great question to know, how did you even get here into learning about how to make chocolate?
So basically, we learned how to make chocolate by ourselves at the beginning from YouTube. And then we went to Paris to do a class to how make chocolate professionally. And of course, uh, nothing is impossible in this world. We didn't know how to make anything, and we started from zero. We had lots of mistakes. We did a lots of mistakes, and we wasted lots of chocolate trying to work with chocolate. But as I said, there is nothing impossible. If you're focused and you want to do something, you can do it. Trust me. You just have to take the first step and do it, right?
Yeah, as long the kids like most of the like people watching us know is kids. I want to give them like a small like a piece of advice. Like I never like make chocolate when I was a kid or like 16 or 17, but with like as Yasin said, like everything is possible. So we just watch a lot of videos like on YouTube. No, YouTube is free, so we don't have to pay. You don't have to do anything. So just go to YouTube, just search for like how to make chocolate bars or like how to make chocolate bonbons or something like that, and just keep practicing, keep watching. The first one's not gonna turn good. The second one is gonna turn like fine. The third one, and after like 10 times, 20 times, you will be like a professional.
How long it took us? Too long to get
Yeah.
to learn how to make chocolate, and it took us too much. We wasted too much chocolate to get there. And to add up to Hamza's advice is always make sure that you love something that you're making.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? That's the most important thing, because one day you'll get tired of it, you're gonna quit.
Yeah,
But
because
if you like to do if you do something and learn something that you love to make or to do, you'll never feel like you will never ever get bored of it, or you wanna quit or something.
yeah,
That's
because,
not
yeah, because you would be doing like the same thing every day, same process, like from melting the chocolate, tempering the chocolate, put them in the mold, put them at the fridge, same process. So you have to, yeah, as Yasin said, you have to love what you are doing, and then it's gonna like become like playing like a hockey or like a volleyball, or it's gonna be like a something you enjoy.
okay. Back to the process now. As you see, our chocolate, our molds are shiny and ready to go. Okay. Now, the next process will be melting and tempering the cocoa butter. So, cocoa butter is, I'm gonna put you here. All right. Cocoa butter is, it's basically the fat we extract from chocolate, and then we added colors, so it become like this, right? So now what we'll do is we always make sure that we work on cocoa butter in hot water, like so. Don't you ever put it um, like to like close contact with fire, because with the heat, because it can burn and it will be useless to use. So now what I will do is I will put this here in bain marie, which is hot water. and let it melt for a little bit. And then we're gonna again temper the cocoa butter, which is the same uh, which is the same process as tempering chocolate. So the cocoa butter, which is has, you remember guys, the five crystals we talked about before? Cocoa butter has the same thing. So we have to get the beta crystal, which is the most important crystal. So again, we'll get it up to 120 and then down, and then we can use it.
As we're tempering, I have a question from Deanna who wants to know what is the craziest combination you've ever made. So this is from Miss Deanna's grade 3 class.
Ooh, craziest. I'm gonna say the craziest we did before chili mint chocolate. We were like working on new recipe, and we wanted something crazy. Uh, we worked on chili mint, and it was, unless if you like spicy food, it was tough, so we stopped making it. But that's our craziest chocolate we ever made.
Another great question coming in from Miss Darling's class is they would like to know what would happen if you left the chocolate while you're tempering it. Like, could it burn? Could you lose all of your chocolate?
So yeah, that's why I said so the machine that tempering the chocolate over there, it will never burn because it's also again it uses hot water to melt the chocolate, and we also use hot water here. So 100% it will never. If you melt the chocolate on like on a direct contact with the heat, it can be burned, and then it's gonna be burned chocolate. It's not gonna taste good. So now Hamza is tempering the cocoa butter, as you see.
It's ready.
It's ready to use. So now we'll go back to the other station. Okay. So now it's gonna be to start the fun part, which is we'll be coloring
The mold,
the molds.
which is like give the chocolate, like make them look. So it's like a randomly doing that. So just give them a nice.
Nice design, you know. You can even paint with the cocoa butter. It's like exactly like a paint, and you can paint on the chocolates. We use colored cocoa butter because it's so other like well, colored cocoa butter. When you eat it, you don't feel any taste because it's chocolatey taste. So it's not, you won't feel any difference. So this is how we do our design, right? You see it on the other side. All right.
Letting them set like for 5 minutes or
Yeah.
depend of how cold your kitchen. Maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we gonna start working with the chocolate.
Yeah. So we need to leave the cocoa butter settle down and dry so it doesn't mix with the chocolate when you put the hot chocolate. So then you can see the design and everything in it.
Wonderful.
Questions?
We have
All
one more
right.
question and then we'll go into
Sure.
our commercial break and then we'll come back. So this question
Sure.
coming in from Melody is how many chocolate bars do you make per year?
Oh, we make thousands. Thousands. I will say at least we make more than 20,000 bars a year.
Wow, that's a lot of work. And there was another question in the comments that I noticed that it won't come up, but I'll acknowledge it. Was they were wondering if it's just the two of you making all these chocolate bars, or do you have other people helping you?
No, we don't. We
Just myself and Yasin.
yeah.
So
So two of
I,
us, and then we, as you see, we have only one machine, which is this, but everything else is homemade, handmade. So we like to make everything by hands, because you can feel everything. You can understand what your customers are eating. If there is something wrong with it, you can find out about it and remove that chocolate bar. If and also we taste a lot of chocolate every day. Every day we have to taste chocolate, make sure the chocolates are still the same taste since we started this company, and until today we always try to do everything the same. And now we also but at the same time, the fun part about this job is tasting new stuff. So recipes can take months to develop, so we always taste, and that's what I like about this job, is trying new combination, taking it to customers around town and ask them for their opinion. And yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
normally we do like that.
so we'll go to a quick commercial break, but I want to acknowledge your comment, Yassine, was that Amy Bartlett mentioned that you're like a chocolate scientist because you're doing all this scientific approach around food combination. So I just wanted to acknowledge that, and then let's head over to our commercial break, and we'll be right back with Hamza and Yassine.
We'll see you soon.
And we are back with just Hamza. I guess Yassine had something else to do.
Getting
So
ready.
you're both here. So we'll continue. We'll start wrapping up, but we want to make sure you had the time to finish showing the process, and then we'll do 1 to 2 last-minute questions.
How many minutes do you still have?
We can. Well, we're at 30 minutes now, but we'll wrap it up as best as you can on your end.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, we're gonna start the real process now, and we'll try to make it as fast as possible. Okay, now we're gonna start. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. So we tested by checking the cocoa butter. It's dry, so it's good to go. So we can work with.
Also, the chocolate is tempered, so like I'm gonna show you guys.
Yeah. You see how? Do you remember, guys, when I tell you about how the chocolate, when it's melted, takes the shape and the everything? So you see how it is shiny, and then look at the snap when it's tempered. It snaps like so. So it's good to go. So now Hamza gonna start filling up the molds with chocolate. I'm gonna take you there. There you go. Okay. So now we are working on the chocolate. As you see here. So now we're creating the outer shell of the chocolate bar, right? So what we do is we put chocolate and wait for it until it's good to go, like it's dry. And then we put the filling and then we close the chocolate bar. So now Hamza put the chocolate bar there and he's gonna continue the rest of molds over there. There you
Just
go.
while we're doing the process, I have a question from Brantley, who's
All right.
wondering what's your favorite chocolate bar to make, and maybe you both have different ones or the same. I don't know.
I don't know about Hamza, but my favorite is biscuit.
My favorite is the pistachio one because you know, like how many pistachio do we sell like every week in Yellowknife? Just in Yellowknife, like more than like 400 bars a week. Like for the pistachios, like is the most.
Yeah, it's our best seller, the pistachio. But for me, I love biscuit, especially with dark chocolate, which is we are making today. So it's balanced taste. I love it so much, and I love making it because I love it.
Yes. And that answered Hannah's question, who was wondering what your bestsellers was. So great for answering that one. And then
Yeah,
we have oh, go
yeah. Go
ahead.
ahead,
Finish your
Nancy.
thought.
No,
No.
okay. Okay, so we have, yeah, as I said, we have the bestseller is pistachio, and now we have also the newer flavor which we launched like a month ago or so, which is hazelnut, and it's slowly taking pistachios
Oh.
bestseller. It's that just it's starting going up, so we'll see, we'll see. We have competition.
That's always great. And then I had
Yeah.
a question that I'm just trying to find here, but oh, right here, asked from Gordon. And Gordon wanted to know if you put other things in your chocolate, such as a pistachio or caramel, how do you integrate it into the chocolate bar? How does that work?
All right. So as I said before, so you see the first bars that Hamza filled up, it's almost dry and it's almost ready to use. So as I said, so we create the outer shell of the chocolate, which is this one, right? And then we put whenever we want here. We can put biscuit, we can put marshmallow, we can put so for now we have pistachio, hazelnut, biscuit, almond, and soon we have marshmallow biscuit coming. So we can put caramel also, we can put spicy paste, we can put vegetables, anything you think about, we can put on inside this chocolate. But and then what we do after we fill it up and then we close it with another layer of chocolate so nothing can go out. And that's it. That's our chocolate. So now, as you see, our chocolate is almost dry. So now what we'll do is we're gonna put it in the fridge so uh, so it can get harder faster. So we can uh, we win some time by doing that. Here's Hamza putting it in the fridge there. There you go. And also, you always need to make sure that you're working with. So, chocolate, one of the things that chocolate hates is taking it through lots of extreme temperatures. So, for example, let's say why we left it here for a while, because we can't put the chocolate directly to the fridge, otherwise it will crack because it's hot. Yeah. And then if you put it somewhere very cold, it's gonna crack. So we'd like to, take it easy on the chocolate and make sure she's enjoying her life before get eaten.
Our kitchen now is like 16 degrees, which is like 65 Fahrenheit. And for the fridge, it's like 5 degrees, 6 degrees.
Yeah, so that's how it is. We'd like to, uh, uh, it's exactly like the heat. We can't introduce the chocolate to extreme temperatures right away, either plus or minus. So, for example, that's why I told you you never put chocolate on direct contact with heat, because it's not good. It's gonna get burned. And also on the other side, you can't put it in a freezer too. One more thing: don't you ever store your chocolate in a freezer. Never do that, because freezer. As I say, remember before when I said the most one number one enemy to chocolate is water, and if you freeze it in a freezer and defreeze it, it's gonna create that condensation around it, and it's gonna go bad, and it's gonna get moldy. So always good chocolate with good quality chocolate, you can leave it outside, or if you want it to stay for longer periods, you can put it in a cool, dark area, and you can keep it for a while. But best to do is keep it in the fridge, in the cooler, between 0 and 10 degrees, and leave it there. You can, for example, our chocolate, it can stay up to 6 months in a cooler, and outside it can stay up to 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
So,
Hi. I just want to
hello.
check, is there anything final you wanted to share with everyone as we're kind of coming to our wrap-up time?
Oh yes, yes. Oh, we have to.
I know, it's
We
passionate
have
to
to
talk
move
about
faster.
chocolate.
Okay, so here you go. This is our filling, which is pistachio. It's a secret. I can't tell you that. So this is pistachio filling, which is we made from these guys.
So we use the real pistachios. We make our pistachio paste in yellow light. We don't buy that pistachio paste with a lot of sugar and stuff. So we make our pistachio paste here in yellow light in our kitchen. And
now we're gonna fill the molds up. It's still
it's just a little 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, so this is our pistachio filling. We have this is our almond filling. This one here, which is we make from these guys, which almond. And then we do have biscuit and hazelnut. But for now, we're gonna make pistachio bars with you guys. So we're gonna wait for another minute, and until we get the chocolate out.
While we're waiting, we have a couple comments in here where I've had Cade has an idea for your next bestseller, which was peanut butter filling. So I just wanted to share that with you.
Cade,
Cade said that. And then there was also another recommendation, a cotton candy chocolate bar from Leah. So I just wanted to share those with you as we're just waiting the minute for it to chill.
okay, thank you so much, Cade and Leah. Those are very good, very, very good ideas. Peanut butter, yes. We are now working on a new flavor too, which is we just start. As you see, we bought even a smaller can, so we'll try the peanut butter thing.
Wonderful. So
Yeah.
everybody's on the same page. You're future
Yes,
testers of
there you
chocolate.
go. And for Leia, also that's very good idea actually. And we thought about it, but the thing is, uh, it just need to find a way how we can make it a little bit healthier.
Oh, that is a fair statement. And then I actually have another couple comments as we're getting to the cooling process was from Justine and a couple other commented is where can you buy your chocolate bars? Can you buy them in in Alberta? Can you buy them in BC? We have a couple comments around that wondering where you can buy them.
Yeah, so we basically now we're almost there. We're almost finished with our website. So it's gonna be very soon. Maybe next month we're gonna start selling around Canada, and then for like we can sell anywhere in Canada, and then also Alberta. We did last year. We did a Choco Fest and not last year, this year actually, April. We did Choco Fest in Edmonton, and it was very good.
We sold out in like 3 hours or 4 hours. Like we sold out everything.
Yeah, and we also get the best chocolate price in that festival. But very soon you guys can follow us on Instagram. We'll keep everyone posted about our website. Hopefully next month we'll have our website running. And
Yeah,
now,
as you see, guys, the chocolate is it's
oh, here you go. Yeah, you see how it is shiny, right? There you go. And so this is only the cover, and then here, this. There you go, the snap. So it's very good. It's well tempered. Now what we're gonna fill it up. We take amount of this filling, put it here, make sure it's everywhere like this. Fill it up. So we always try to keep the sides clear from the filling. So when we put the other layer of chocolate, it will stick to the old chocolate, the cool chocolate, right? Like so. We put again, take all the extra. Here you go. Like this, like so. Danzo. All right, it's good to go.
yeah. You see, we'll do the. Oh, we're gonna show them like
Yes.
because we don't have time.
Yeah, so
So
we're gonna.
now I will cover them with the chocolate. So it's
Here you go.
the other side.
Here you go. That's it. And then again, we're gonna leave it outside so it doesn't take that.
Yeah, maybe like
Stop.
3 minutes or 4 minutes.
Yeah. And then here how we get it.
Just as you're both finishing up, Hamza, I just want to mention that there's a lot of people saying thank you to you both for your time. I'll say it again so Hassan can hear it as well.
Very welcome, and yeah, like we are so happy like to show them how we make chocolate.
It's been greatly appreciated. There's many people saying wow. They're like very excited to see what you're doing, that they
And
love chocolate, love what you're doing. My dad loves chocolate, some of the comments being said.
and a lot of people like they are following us on like on Instagram now. Like we are talking to you, and see like notification like every single minute.
That's always
Right,
great to
guys?
see. I was just mentioning, and I'll mention it to you, Yassine, that a lot of people are saying thank you for your time and that they're finding it a very educational experience to learn about how you make chocolate.
Yeah, you're very welcome, guys. We're so happy that we're showing you this. It's something we love, so it's not something we're doing. It's something we love to do. So these our packaging. This is how we get our chocolate. So we have the hazelnut white chocolate, milk chocolate hazelnut. This is our best seller, the pistachio, which has the aurora, and we have dark almond, which has midnight sun.
Oh, wow. Very beautiful packaging. So, as
Thank
we're
you.
wrapping up, is there any final words you'd like to share with everyone?
Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. It's it's our pleasure to show how our chocolate and show whoever wants to buy from our chocolate how we make the chocolate, and it's so important to our customer to know how their chocolate are made and how from where we get our products and everything. Thank you so much for having us. Hamza, any other words you want to say?
Thank you very much for that big opportunity to talk to you guys and show you how we make chocolate. And as Yassini said, like we are launching our website soon, and like we can send like ship our chocolate like around all Canada, and like yeah, you are very welcome to order from us, and we will make sure that you will get the same thing.
One final note, Mercedes. Actually,
Of
we have
course.
a we have our saying, which is we don't just make chocolate,
We
we
make
make happiness.
Oh, I
Remember,
love
guys.
that. That's really perfect for wrapping up our happiness that we all did together. We celebrated
Yes.
happiness together by learning about
and
Yeah.
chocolate.
and just wait, guys. Like I don't want you to go before like I will just show you the.
There you
So
go. The chocolate.
these are the chocolates, so it's done.
Beautiful.
And myself and Yassine, we're gonna eat that chocolate for you guys. So look,
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry guys, but I will eat like myself and Yassine. We're gonna taste the chocolate for you guys.
Well, you have to. It's part of the process.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Now, before
Oh,
we close off this episode, and thank you everyone for waiting patiently, I'm excited to share the mystery word for today. And mystery word is pizza, ou pizza en français. So pizza and chocolate, I think those are the perfect combinations, I think. And
literally meaning of happiness.
yes, the meaning of happiness. Thank you again to Hamza and Yassine from North
Yeah,
Chocolate for joining us on this episode of the Great Canadian Farm Tour. Our next stop will be on October 8th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're going to see an ostrich farm in Ontario. So goodbye for now.
Good
À
luck.
bientôt.
bye.
Bonne
Thank
journée.
you.
À bientôt. Merci beaucoup. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. We're just going.